There's a lot of things that make me happy about what I do for Polygon. I truly enjoy seeing a customer's problems solved. A problem that often they've lived with for a very long time. That could be anything from being shut down by the USDA for nonconformance in a food production facility because of overhead condensation to a surface prep and coating contractor who is trying to get a coating on a tank but can't because of the weather outside. Often we weren't trained in school when we got our engineering degrees as to how humidity, moisture, temperature can be a problem in production. So we are very often called by our clients to, in essence, change the weather. THC stands for temporary humidity control. We've been dehumidifying ship holds since 1939, around 1984. We started taking the dehumidifiers that we were manufacturing and putting them on portable skids with forklift pockets and temporary ducting, so that we could then mobilize them and bring them to job sites to hook up on a temporary basis for the customers. We have over 4,000 pieces of equipment that we can configure a little bit like building blocks or Legos, and we can put those pieces together to meet the exact climatic requirements or delivered air conditions that that given customer may need. At the core of the Polygon fleet is the desiccant dehumidification units. The magic to a desiccant wheel is that it takes moisture out in the vapor phase, and we have the ability to deliver air as low as -55 dew points to our customers. Behind me are what we call our water maker units. This is a self-contained HCU unit which has a desiccant wheel and cooling coils on board. Each one of these units removes roughly 100 pounds per hour of moisture, and we make potable drinking water for both our clients and our workers on water damage job sites. So I can roll this unit up to, for example, a school and provide temporary cooling to the entire school, all on one trailer. Behind me are two of our rapid response units. We have a truck-mounted extraction truck that we can roll up to a job site, and we can suck the moisture out of 10,000 square feet of water damaged building in just a few hours. And right behind that, we can roll in with a self-contained desiccant dehumidifier. This unit will provide 5,000 CFM of dehumidified air to get the building stabilized and get the people back to work. Every day really is different. In the morning you could be working on a solution for a hospital that's being constructed, and in the afternoon we could be talking about solving a manufacturer's problem with overhead condensation. Anytime that I get to help a customer get their project back on track is always with a lot of satisfaction.
When you have high humidity, condensation and moisture, very, very cold temperatures, very, very hot temperatures, all of these extremes cause difficulty in installing the finishes on a construction site. The systems that Polygon provides is an insurance policy, so to speak.
Polygon was here when we got here, and they've been helping us every step of the way.
Great company, good job.
Had it all. It's heavy.
It's a big one. It's fun to think about the projects that we've worked on. We're doing work for NASA, the National Archives, folks like Tyson and Butterball. We did some restoration work for an archive of a baseball team who had unfortunately a fire in their archive. But it is amazing to get called by someone like that, and they say this is obviously priceless material and we would like to recover it. And our business has the ability to do that. Right now I have a project running in New York for the Federation of Art Preservation in Embassies, FAPE. And we are actually providing climate control for a piece of artwork that's having gold leafing applied, and it's being done in honor of Colin Powell. Is actually going to go into the embassy in Jamaica and is commemorative of the night sky on the day that Colin Powell was born. I'll show you where we've created the perfect climate. What we've done is we've actually configured our equipment to pull 8,000 CFM out of the containment behind me, and in doing that we're doing HEPA filtration, we're cooling the air, we're heating the air, we're dehumidifying the air, and lastly, as we get into the winter months now, we're actually humidifying the air. We have a series of 6-ton air conditioning units. On top of that, we've got some desiccant dehumidifiers, and these HEPA filters actually remove 99.97% of the airborne contaminants, including mold spores, dust, and anything else that might inadvertently affect the artwork that's on just the other side of this wall. We have the ability with this system to do it remotely and to alarm and notify our customers of any changes in conditions. You can see that there's quite a bit of height. The mural itself is over 40 feet tall, and floor to ceiling we're almost 50 feet, so it's required quite a bit of air circulation equipment, and you can see the ductwork running from floor to ceiling. And we have 4 temperature and humidity points that we're measuring. We have 2 at the base level, and we have 2 at the ceiling level, so that we're sure that we're getting good air turnover and blending to keep the mural stable.
So by correcting the temperature and the humidity, it actually allowed the canvas to shrink back up, so that when we created all the constellation lines, they didn't wave on us. It was really crucial that the canvas was flat when we were creating these lines. I mean, I'm amazed it came out this good. It looks like it's glued right to the wall.
Yeah, it sure does.
This was actually quite nice to work in. It's a good environment.
Thank you. We tried hard. So you just never know how our equipment or our solutions are going to benefit our clients.
So that'd probably be a pretty good definition of THC.